You good?
I'm good. You good?
I don't know, we're gonna find out. I want to talk about something nobody in the channel really wants to admit out loud. The channel doesn't run on data. It runs on memory, on relationships, on whoever answers the phone the fastest. And that worked when there were only 40 suppliers, when everyone knew everybody in the industry. When the difference between winning and losing a deal was personality, that world is gone. Today, there are nearly 750 suppliers claiming the same categories, the same capabilities, the same outcomes, and we're still making decisions the same way we did 10 years ago. That gap is why the channel companion exists. Here's the quiet truth. The channel is built on outdated information, and everyone knows it. Channel managers who left 6 months ago still show up as contacts. I just heard a story of a channel leader that was on an escalation list for that supplier for more than 6 years after he left. Promotions that expired last summer are still live. Product claims haven't been true in years, and advisors know it. So what do they do instead? They don't trust their LMS. They don't trust portals. They call their TSD. They call a supplier. They ask a human to interpret the mess. That's not efficiency. That's workaround culture. And every workaround hides the real cost. Deals move slower, upsells get missed, deals shrink in size, and suppliers fly blind on what actually works. The industry already tried to solve this with tools, PRMs, LMS systems, supplier tools, TSD back offices. The problem wasn't intent, it was incentives. Every system was owned by someone with bias. Every data set was incomplete. Every rating system quietly drifted towards a pay-to-play model. So advisors stopped trusting the systems, and suppliers stopped trusting the feedback. You end up with advisory boards of 10 people meeting twice a year, telling leadership what they feel is happening, and that leadership responds saying that's conjecture. That stalemate is a problem. The channel companion is not another portal. It's an intelligence layer. It sits between advisors, suppliers, and TSDs. Its job isn't to host marketing material. Its job is to remove guesswork. That means data that expires when reality expires. Categories that actually reflect what suppliers do. Metrics that answer questions suppliers have never been able to prove. Do promotions actually speed up sales cycles? What content gets used and what gets ignored? Where do deals stall and why? Why are people buying from your competitor and not you? That's not reporting, that's leverage. Our dashboard becomes your advisory board. That's the shift we are creating, not anecdotes to evidence and from portal politics to clarity. Here's the part most people underestimate. AI doesn't matter because it's flashy. It matters because this system could not exist 5 years ago. When meeting transcripts, CRM data, supplier metadata, and product fit all live in an unbiased place, something changes. The system doesn't just show you options. It understands context. It hears the deal you are working on. It knows the size, the vertical, the constraints. It knows what actually fits, not who paid the most. That's when the channel stops being reactive and starts being assisted. Not replacing advisors, but making them sharper. One of the hardest problems in the channel is trust. Rating systems fail when anyone can rate. Nothing is contextual, and suppliers have no chance to fix real issues. The channel companion does something different. You can't rate unless you've sold. You rate at multiple stages: sale, install, post-implementation. And the suppliers get the opportunity to resolve issues before a rating is final. That's not protectionism. We call that accuracy. And when advisors can compare suppliers side by side based on real outcomes, smaller, better fit vendors finally get at-bats that they would have never seen before. The channel doesn't need more tools. We need a standard for accuracy, a standard for transparency, a standard that removes bias instead of monetizing it. That is what the channel companion is all about. Not louder marketing, not another dashboard, just better decisions, made faster with more confidence. If the channel is going to keep scaling, it can't keep relying on memory, favors, and outdated portals. At some point, intelligence has to replace guesswork. That's our goal here.